time, but that time had passed.
Yeah.
And these guys were throwbacks, and they were jerks.
If you can't adapt, then you become a dinosaur, and there's nothing more pathetic than a dinosaur wandering through modern landscape.
And that's what we wonder about Dallas.
Look at the high school.
Washers anymore.
Hey,
You have a guy like Benier. Is yelling at him going to make him?
We don't know,
No,
but if it
that'd be
does, you yell at him. If not, there's a way to get performance out of Benia and everybody.
Well, you just
What
have
about
to
Eddie Murray? Is he
remember.
considered? I mean, he's not. He's an old guy, and he's doing pretty good. Is he considered a bad guy?
He's
Leave him
a
alone.
good. He's
I
a
would think
good
so.
team man. That's all.
Right now, I beg. I'd like to go to you, Bill Gleason, because Pat Riley made the news this week off the basketball court. What was the story, and what's your reaction to it?
I am wearing the cap of the Carmel Crusaders of Mundelein, Illinois. That's a high school. And Bill Joust went out there to speak and was such a big hit. He got a rave write-up in the high school newspaper, well written, too, by T.J. Brown. And Joust was asked if Gleason would wear Carmel's cap, and I'm
that's
wearing
why
it.
you have it
And
on,
what do you want me to talk
Pretty
about?
nasty-looking pirate on that.
What does he want me to talk
I'm
about?
kidding. How about Pat Riley making a...
Oh, yeah. Pat Riley, as the world should know by now, has he has the trademark on the word Three-Peat. And he got that when it looked as though the Los Angeles Lakers would three-peat. They didn't. And it was discovered that, hey, this Irishman from New York, there's a guy who's gone home and has done pretty well.
Is he from New York?
Yeah.
His brother lives here in Chicago.
you hear the
His
way he
brother lives on
talks?
the northwest side.
He must be a policeman.
He went to
But-
Kentucky.
But
Yeah.
a lot of New Yorkers play ball in
It's
the
not a
South.
word, it's a non-word.
Well, look, personally, I think it's a wonderful gag, and that Pat Riley is laughing uproariously.
You got a patent?
Because I have a question for you.
He
It's a
has
mark.
copyrighted?
It's a
If his
trademark.
team loses, he prospers enormously. If the Knicks lose to the Bulls and the
Right.
Bulls win and
Right.
three-peat,
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that. But how many clubs have done a three-peat over the last 25 years in any sport?
Well, the
only
Celtics
two
certainly
NBA
did.
teams,
Yeah.
the Celtics and the Minneapolis Lakers.
Well, that goes back 40 years.
Hey, I
you've
talked
done
to
some research
Yeah, I did a little
on this.
research because I was fascinated by this. A guy copywriting a word, three-peat, which isn't a word anyway, to be, and then it being a coach who is his team is playing the team that would be the one that, if it beats his team, that team will then three-peat, and all the T-shirts and all the paraphernalia that would be sold to the Chicago Bulls because they would have three-peated. Little, you say
The
here's-
money goes
here's
to Riley.
15 bucks for the vendor. Here's $1 for Pat Riley. Here's 10 bucks for the vendor. Here's 75 cents for Pat Riley, which would infuriate any Bulls fan. So anyway, I talked to a buddy of mine named Floyd Mandel, who's at Catton, Muchin and Zavis, which is a big law firm here in town. He's a copyright attorney. He is one of the advisors for the Chicago Bulls and for the White Sox and for Jerry Reinsdorf generally. And he says he did some research. They did a little Dun and Bradstreet on this thing, and this is what I found out. First of all, the company that owns the name Three-Peat, or that is copyrighted, is called Riles and Company Inc. Address 285 Homewood Road in Los Angeles.
That's Riley's company.
Well, we did a little research. Yes, Pat Riley is the president. Let's see here.
His wife is probably the vice president.
It is a business corporation, a profit generating corporation.
Sure is.
The name Three-Peat was applied for November of 1988. It wasn't granted until August of 1989. Now, in the interim, Riley and his people apparently found that somebody else had the word, like an apparel company, and they bought it from them. He was thinking hard here. This was not just an accidental,
give him credit,
spur of the moment kind of joke thing.
Sharp.
Well, you got to give him credit, Ben, but at some point here, these are the problems that he can have with Three-Peat. One, you can copyright it if you continue with these three things.
It's not a copyright. It's a
mark.
trademark.
It is no, it's copyrighted. It's registered. That little R thing.
Registered, right.
Here's the things you have to do. Let me find my.
All right, while you're looking for it, what happens if Jim Courier wins the French Open at Roland Garros Stadium? Then all over Paris, they will sell T-shirts that says Three-Peat on it. Does Riley get a piece of that action?
You think the Parisians will give him anything?
This is absurd.
I have a historic note.
And historic.
Joust and historic. No.
Yeah.
And goes before vowels.
Yeah, but H is a vowel in English.
It's at your discretion, Bill.
Yeah.
It's either or.
But
Yes,
here's
it is.
the important thing. Joust, Bentley, and Gleason own 3 words.
What's that?
The mark to 3 words.
Benny the Bull?
The Sports Writers. And a friend of mine who has a rather weird sense of humor called me and he said, Gleason, now you own the word sports. And anytime anybody
you own,
uses
Let me
it-
tell you the problem
you
with
own
that. Again, I
sports,
found
you
it.
own
Go ahead.
writers, and
Go
I
ahead.
own the. I'm an artist.
I own the word TV.
go
I'll take that. I'll take that. Ben, let me tell you the problem with
I
this
got
Riley
something
thing.
to tell you right after.
Problem is
You
it
have to
won't
do
hold
3
up.
things. 1, you have to get it registered. 2, you have to actively police it. That means you got to have your people cracking down whenever somebody uses it. And the third thing, if it slips into generic form in that it becomes so commonly used, you don't have any right to it at all. Now,
But
this
who determines whether it's slipped into generic form?
attorneys do. Now, this guy
Attorneys,
said
it
he
should be
will go.
linguists. It should be people, experts of language.
Oh, give me a break.
Yes.
There are
Don't
no
I-
experts. Let me
well-
tell you words that were copyrighted that have gone into the public domain.
Ping pong.
Ping pong. I don't know.
pong.
I'll tell you, Josh.
ping
If you
pong
would be
balls.
quiet, I'll tell you ones that I
Well, I
get.
told you one already. Ping pong.
Go ahead.
I
go
don't
ahead,
know
It
that.
has to be registered.
Rick, go ahead.
Go on. Please.
Bentley is
Please go
Okay,
on.
go ahead.
Go
carte
ahead,
blanche,
Rick.
as he likes to
I
say.
just want to ask you one quick question. Could Benny the Bull be copyrighted?
Talk to me after. All right, you and me, buddy. Will you cut me in for a little bit? I just want 5%.
Well, I just want